Adwoa, and I'm gonna start doing a segment. Y'all know I'm always trying to do something, so I'm gonna start doing segments, showing you guys my preparation of gardening because I'm gonna start gardening, and also how my family and I are actually going to save money by using solar panels and generators. All right. So I showed you guys yesterday when my solar panels and my generator, my Blue Eddy, had just arrived. And today I'm actually outside in my backyard and I have them in the sun. You know, you have to get the energy that you need as far as the power. These solar panels need to get everything from the sun, which is naturally. So I'm gonna switch the camera and just show you guys what it's looking like. So this is one of the solar panels. One of the solar panels. It actually has 4 panels. See, and as you see, it's not hooked up to anything as of yet. And then here's another one. So these are actually 120 volts or watts, 120 watts, I guess you would say, or volts. But this one right here, you see the cord actually came with it. It's actually charging this solar panel right here. I'm sorry, it's actually charging this generator. So all the power that I'm getting is from the sun, guys. All the power that I'm getting to charge this up. And let me show you. So see, it's charging. Hey, sister cat. See? So the battery's charging. And I don't have it plugged into a wall or anything, as you guys can see if you follow that. It's going right into the solar panel. And where's the solar panel getting its energy from? The sun. So, hey, Sister Erlene. And then also over here, guys, we have another one. So here's another one that we have. Now, this solar panel is actually a little bit different. See? This one is, I think, is 24 volts. So that one is like, those can charge up like bigger things, but this one is 24 volts. And this is what you would actually plug into your generator. So see there? Hey, all right, hold on. So that as well. I had one more. Hold on. I had a small one that I actually been charging my cell phone with, and my cell phone charged really, really quick. I think I left. No, here it is. All right, here it is. Okay. So see. So this one is already charged. This is already charged. But I plugged my cell phone in, and it probably took me, and my phone was almost dead. It probably took 20 minutes to get a full charge. And this one is only, how many volts is this? Uh, I don't even know, but it's not like one of those really, really big ones. It's not like one of those really big. Look at me, I'm sleepy. I went to bed late. That's why I got shades on. But cell phones, different little devices, and so on, you can charge with that. So once my generator is actually fully charged, right, I can charge up like bigger things with it. Like the one that I have actually right there, that one will actually keep my refrigerator charged. Yeah, but of course I'm not going to put my refrigerator on a charger unless like the power goes out or something. But I'll be able to put a lot of different things in there because like I told my husband, the point of us having generators is not just that when the power goes out, that you plug your things into a generator to still have power. It's to actually get your electric bill lower, to get your electric bill lower. So you spend the money now, but then you're going to save, later. Spend the money now, and you're going to save later. And I think yesterday I told you guys that I had paid, I want to say 700, 800. When I went back and looked at my receipt because I forgot that I had other things on there as well, I actually spent about $1,500 to get the Blue Eddy that came with the 2 solar panels. So I think that's about what I spent. And normally that thing is like $2,000. Those things go up and up and up and up and up. I don't remember what my husband paid for just that, just the smaller solar panel that I showed you guys. But again, if you are trying to save money, right, exactly. If you're trying to save money, guys, just look at it this way. Right now, if you're running everything in your house just solely off of electricity, yeah, solely off of electricity, right? Imagine how much money you could save if you could just unplug some of those things that's always plugged up in your house that you're always charging. I mean, and think about it. And one of these days, I said I want to do a video, and I'm just gonna walk around my house. And my house is huge, so I'm just gonna walk around my house, and we're gonna count how many things are actually plugged up into the wall. And what I may do is remember the kilometer, well, kilowatt that I showed you guys yesterday. I may even like just bring that along and just plug different things in there just to see how much wattage that it's actually pulling. You get what I'm saying? Just to see how much wattage that it's actually pulling. Okay, that's good. So my plan again in my home is to only have the stove plugged up, the deep freezer plugged up, and the refrigerator. Everything else, I feel like we have enough, I'm going to have enough generators that we can, if we're going to use a certain device, just plug it into the generator, and that's going to be a great way, one, of saving money, two, of getting used to a lifestyle of just in case we have to live where there is no electricity. I'm just saying, this world is crazy right now. But just so we get out of the comfortable norm of, okay, just plug up everything even if we're not using it, you're wasting power. So I'm not about to just keep giving the electric company all of my money if I don't have to. So today we actually went through the house and we started unplugging things, because it's like we have devices that have been plugged up for months, and we don't even use those devices. Like how many lamps do you have in your house that are just in the wall that you never use? Your toaster. If you're not using your toaster every day, what's the point of keeping it plugged up? Because it's just pulling power. It's pulling power, pulling power, pulling power. And just any other thing. Like we have a bunch of TVs in here, right? Because like I said, we have 3 floors in my home. So we have a bunch of televisions. So I have one room, and I've shown you guys that room before. I have a room that we don't even use that room. But everything is plugged up in that room. The wall unit, the television, speakers, everything is just plugged up in that room. But for what? And we have not even turned my TV on in probably 8 months. Yeah, probably like 8 months. So that doesn't make sense. So unplugging all of that. And our light bill is not high. Now, I don't want anybody to think like, oh, well, why are you doing that? Y'all can't pay the light bill. Listen, we can afford a light bill. And I can probably afford yours too. Not trying to sound cocky or anything. But I'm just saying, when you know better, you do better. And why waste money? And having everything plugged up and, spending all this money to the electric, spending all this money for lights and all of that. It's like, I'd rather save that money. I have children, I have grandchildren, I have a godchild now. So that extra money that I'm saving, I could put that in their bank account, or I can put that towards college, or just, anything. It's always good to save a dollar if you can. So that's that. I've started planning some of the things that I'm going to have in my greenhouse. So once my greenhouse actually comes, I'll show you guys like the setup and different things like that. But yeah, everything that I said that I probably couldn't do, I was like, I don't have a green thumb. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But once I started thinking about it, then I prayed on it. Once you take the time to do things, you can do anything that you set your mind to. You could do anything that you set your mind to. Normally, I am not outside that much. Like all my family would be like, that's why you don't get no color, because you never go outside. I stay in. I go outside if I have to, or I'll go outside if I'm going to going out of town or something. Hold on. What?
What you making?
I made chicken.
It smells amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
My fault.
All right. So, again, guys, as I was saying, because remember I told you guys I was going to start vlogging more, so you can consider this part of a vlog. But again, I'm just just trying to tell you guys, listen, when we know better, we do better. So there's no reason why, if your power ever goes out, I mean, you guys don't have to get something expensive like what I got. My whole thing is, I just don't like, me personally, the way that I've always been, I don't look for the cheapest stuff. You know, not to say that I look for the most expensive, but when I did the research and I watched the video about the Blue Eddy, even that has so much power that even the smaller generators that we have, that can charge those as well. So instead of having like a bunch of different generators plugged up to solar systems and different things like that and trying to have 15 different things going at once, I can just make sure that that big boy is charged, and then when it's time for me to get power into the other ones, I can actually charge those by that. So it just makes sense. It just makes sense. So again, as I was saying, if the power does go out, and guys, we are having it. I feel like it's a heat wave. If your power ever goes out, you don't have to live in a country. You don't have to have a farm. You don't have to have thousands of dollars to have, a generator somewhere. And you don't have to have the one that you have to put gas in. They even have generators that are less than $50. Like, start off small, but start off somewhere. Get to the point where you can actually just start saving money. Your computer, your tablets, your headphones, your anything that is a small appliance, your coffee machine, all of those different things, you can charge that by, you can run that through a generator. Everything in your house does not have to go by electricity. Say someone is on a fixed income. A lot of people are on a fixed income. My husband, he's retired. He's on a fixed income. So when you only make a certain amount of money and you know that you cannot afford to pay anything extra, lucky for us, we're a two team. Where it's both of us. So he has a wife that does have, a business and, different things. So the father has it made for us that we're not wanting for anything, because we have a two income household. But there's not a lot of people that are, blessed like that to be fortunate enough to have a two family household. So if it's just you and maybe you're struggling, or like I said, you're on a fixed income, so you know that the bills can't go higher because how are they going to get paid if I'm only bringing in such and such, then a generator would definitely be excellent for you, because anything, even if you save $20, $30, $50, $100 a month, anything that you can save from not having to pay a high electric bill is so much better. So much better. You might be somebody that travels, or you might just want to, you might be someone that, whatever it is that you do, and you just need power for whatever reason. Generators are excellent. So guys, I would definitely say look into generators. You don't have to get, like I said, the big like setup like what I have. You don't have to spend that much money on, starting out. But there's another reason why I basically got, my big one, because I'm actually gonna run like some ACs off of it as well. Yeah, some air conditioners. So yeah, let me see what you guys are saying. We go in the house because it is hot out here. And y'all, I cannot wait until I start growing some stuff. Well, I already started growing, but it hasn't. It takes a while to start blooming and all that good stuff. And listen, I went to bed late and woke up early, so do not mind my face. Let me see what you guys are saying. And I do not have on my glasses. Our whole house generators and about 4 solar panels. Now, Sister Erlene, we looked into hold on. I have a car battery. The size of a cell phone. It works great as well. Exactly. Right, and that's what I was just getting ready to say, Sister Erlene. For my lab, instead of me having to, even though everything is, wired and I have electricity in there, instead of me having to pull off of the other electricity, I can literally use my generator for that. But when we looked into the only thing about, let me tell you guys something about some of the solar panels that you put on your home. The only thing about solar panels, when we looked into it, the solar panels were actually the ones that you put on your home were actually still tied into the electric company. So what was crazy to me was that the one that we looked into out here, not to say that everybody's situation is like that, but the one that we looked into out here, if we lost power, we would still be out of power, which is kind of like dumb. Like, so what's the point of having solar panels on your home? Oh, you're going to save money. I said, no, the point of having solar panels is that if the power goes out, you can still pull from that source. So that was kind of weird. So we're like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, you can save money. You know, the electric company, they'll send you a check. No. So I was like, it just didn't make sense. The point of having solar is so that you can literally get your energy and your power from solar. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. So like I have right now, let me just show you guys what I have plugged in right now. So we have that plugged in, this plugged in, camera over there, and this is just the kitchen. This plugged in. I love this thing. Look at that. Look, how's that moving? How's that moving? Look at that. That's neat, right? So we have that plugged in, and we have Alexa. And then we also have this garbage can plugged in the kitchen, and then we have these appliances up here. So that's a lot of different things plugged in. So what I was telling you guys about the kilowatt is this right here. This actually tells you how much wattage, how many volts and watts that something actually takes, or how much it's pulling. So I was using this earlier. So if I were to do like anything, so actually the easy fix for the kitchen is, okay, the garbage can, we use that a lot, right? Okay. This. Unplug it. Plug it back up when you need it. Cameras, we have to keep that plugged. That, you know, that's a freshener, so we keep that plugged. And then these two, if I wanted to, I can actually plug those into this little generator right here, which I will do sometime today. And then, you know, just make sure that that generator stays charged. But those are like little things. Those don't pull a lot of power. But again, the point is to save as much money as we can, right? That's the point. My alarm system, of course, that has to stay plugged in. But I thought about something. I said, okay, the last time we lost power, everything went on battery backup as far as like alarm systems and stuff. So imagine if I had the generator, plug them right into the generator. So it's different things like that is how you can basically, you know, save money. So don't think that you cannot save money. Again, if you're on a fixed income or you're not working or just whatever the situation is, or you're like, you know what, hey, I do want to save money. I do want to be able to have something in the bank besides the money that I spend on bills. Okay, here's something else that's plugged up. Hey, Sister Carolyn, here's something else that's plugged up. So this TV that we have, right? This TV. Just show you guys the setup. So this is, remember, this is the Chanel room, but I actually bought some other furniture, not furniture, but like accessories and stuff in here, and tables and different things. So if we were to actually sit in here, we have that TV and we can watch the TV. But the thing is, we have not turned this TV on in months. So why is the TV plugged in, right? Unplug it. So you guys get what I'm saying? I'm using this as an example because I'm just like, you know, when you start to realize all the different, that will actually help. I'm retired. And exactly. So yeah, guys, so I mean, just even today, just take a walk around your house and things that stay plugged up. Let's go in here. So remember I told you guys, okay, this TV, I would have to go behind that to actually unplug that, so I'm just gonna leave that one alone because you know what's on the wall. But this right here, we barely use this thing. And I mean, it's crazy because it's like it's a fireplace, it's a wireless speaker. We barely use this. So I need to figure out what is actually plugged into. Is it plugged into just the wall? I gotta see. What's this one? Because I know we have the internet down there, and also an adapter or something. So yeah, I need to see what that is actually plugged into to make sure I'm not unplugging something else. But that will be getting unplugged as well. Another great thing about solar panels is you guys know that I am a filmmaker. So when I'm on location or wherever wherever I am, let's say I'm out somewhere and there is no electricity and we need the lighting, we need, or my cameras go dead or just whatever, as long as I have the generator plugged in or, even if the generator was going low, if it's sun out, and most of the time you do film in the sun, if it's sun out, all I have to do is lay out my solar panels, probably one, and plug that generator into the solar panel if the generator was actually going dead, and then plug in all of my devices that way. So because you can travel with those, like I showed you guys yesterday, those actually fold up. So you can travel with them. So basically, if you had a solar panel and a generator that you can take with you, that is literally all you need. Say you go to somebody's house and you're gonna spend the night at somebody's house. Most people that's on fixed incomes, they want you to turn them lights off. They want you to do different things. But let's just say that you went somewhere and you're a person that's used to having your lights on. Like in my house, we keep the lights off all day. And then we basically use, just the sunlight. And then as it gets dark, that's when we actually start turning on lights. But let's just say, like I said, you might be staying at someone's house, you might be visiting, and they're just weird about, hey, turn light off. Just imagine if you had a generator and they had a lamp. You could kindly take that lamp, plug it into your generator, and there would be nothing that they could say to you because you're not using their power. Or you have a lot of electronics. Like for me, when I travel, sometimes I have both of my iPads, 2 or 3 of my cell phones, and my laptop. That's a lot of electricity. A lot. Because I might be doing this on one thing and then this on another. And then imagine I have all of that, not even including everybody else that's traveling along with me. How many devices do they have? You know? So it just makes sense, guys. When I was looking into it, because first of all, my sister-in-law, she's the first one that had told my husband about it. And then she sent me a video, and that video just literally opened my eyes to be like, wow, wasting. And how many times have we let food go bad because you can buy ice? You have a power outage. You don't even know how long the power outage may be. So you buy a cooler, you put a little ice in it. You try to salvage what you can. But how much food have you actually wasted because of a power outage? Or let's just say your money got funny and you forgot to pay your electric bill. And then so now your power's out and they tell you, oh, well, we'll have somebody there within the next 12 hours or within the next 8 hours. Sorry, they're busy. So what are you supposed to do all that time that you have no electricity? Think about it, y'all. Really give it some thought. I'm serious. Really, really, really give it some thought. Let me go back outside and get some vitamin D. Yeah, think about it. So, any way that you could save money, trust me. As I keep doing these videos and I see these different things on sale, I'll start, linking the different links to the different stores and everything where they sell them. But just really think about it. We need to really start being more self-sufficient. We really do. We really do. So I told you guys I'm waiting on my greenhouse to come. And it's like it's a little starter greenhouse. So I'm waiting on that to come because me personally, I know me. I'm not going to be down in the dirt. I did good to put my gloves on and get in that fertilizer and that soil and, put some of that in the different pans and everything. But I just want to show you guys my whole setup. Because y'all know when I do something, I research everything. So I don't try to do what others are always doing. I try to see what other options are out there and everything, and I ordered these other things that I'm going to show you guys, so I'm excited. I just can't wait. And of course, I'll take you guys along the journey of me becoming a gardener. See, look, from city girl, from city to country girl, or from the city streets to now gardening or something. I don't know what I'm going to call the segment, but it's going to be really cool, so I'm excited about it. I just can't wait for something to actually pop out and I'd be like, look, y'all, I grew this. And I'm using my organic soil, so I'm doing everything organically. So, yeah, remember? like I said yesterday, I don't know if all of you watched that video. My goal is to grow all of the herbs that I use in my Miracle Growth Water products. That's my goal. Whatever I can actually grow organically myself, then that's me saving money. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have to worry about, okay, well, did they add something different to it this time? Or, you know. So I don't know about any other company, but this is going to be a company where I could be like, hey, created by me and grown by me. All ingredients, well, anything that I can actually grow. The stuff I can't grow, I can't grow everything, but the majority of the things that I can grow that are going to be in there is going to be excellent. Right. It does help. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be another thing that I can add to my description and to my bio. Hey, I make these particular products, and you know what? The ingredients I grow myself. That's going to be off the chain. So I know the Father does work miracles, and He's amazing. And I've been praying on it, and He has not let me down yet. So that I have, I'm actually going to write it down, and I'm going to get those seeds. And yeah, I will be growing the herbs that I put in, and I'll be growing a lot of them. That's where that greenhouse is going to come in handy too. So I don't got to worry about bugs and everything getting on them, or something trying to eat up the stuff that I'm growing. So I'm excited, excited, excited. And do you guys know my grass grew? My grass is actually growing. Let me show you guys the grass. So see the grass? So we have some spots, but the spots that you see right here, right, were much worse, much, much, much worse. And then all of this was gappy, child. By the time I came back, it had rained so much. And I remember before I left that I put down some Epsom salt. One of the Diamond Gems on here, one of our Diamond Gem YouTube sisters had told me last year about, you can get really fluffy, thick green grass. Put Epsom salt down, and the one that has, the magnesium in it. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what literally has grown the grass. And we've been getting a lot of rain. I came back and I was like, oh my goodness. So even the little spots are mainly like filling in. So I was just like, wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. So I'm excited. So between me getting a green thumb and saving money and not having to worry about whether or not, we have no power, because we're going to have enough solar panels and enough generators that, hey, we're going to be good. The electric company probably going to come out here thinking we still in power. Like, why they billing went down so much? So between that and having just beautiful grass and growing beautiful fruits and vegetables, the next thing that I'll probably do is probably some that better not be my arm popping up now. I'm just playing. The next thing that I'll probably do is grow some flowers. But yeah, why not? So I'm getting into nature. The closer I get to the Father, you know, the more I want to get into, I guess, being outdoors and being where He is, and talking to Him, and then talking to, the flowers, and just being able to be blessed that I can take a seed a seed and grow something that they actually sell in the store. So for me, that's amazing, because I kept talking myself out of it. Trust me, I kept talking myself out of it. So I am definitely excited, and through my excitement, I hope that you guys can, be excited. And, Sister Earlene and Sister Maria and Sister Diane, those are my close Diamond Gem sisters. So when we're in our group and they're showing things that they've planted, and how the stuff comes up, it's just amazing, like the colors. And I just can't wait to eat something that I grew. So I'm excited, because I always said that I couldn't do it, but one thing about me, I don't never say never. So I'm always willing to at least try. I'm always willing to at least try. So again, like I said, if I could be inspiration for somebody, and I'm a girl that grew up in the projects, I didn't grow up in a home. I didn't have a backyard. I mean, I wasn't like living in a home until I, moved in with my dad in Charlotte, North Carolina. And then my aunt, she had a house in Queens. So Those things like that was never even thought about. It was like, hey, go to the store and buy it. I want an apple, go to the store. I want a pear, peach, go to the store. But now I'm looking into all of those things as to growing my own. And it's so simple. You can even grow some of that stuff indoors. And that was like just amazing to me. So, hey, I'm back here. Let me show you. I'm just like, wow. Even though we got everything spread out. I'm just like, and that's where my dogs be, right here. The dogs be right here, and they have natural fertilizer. So this is where, see where this is? So they use the bathroom all around there, and then when you see the spaces is where they actually always scratch, I guess, to keep their paws clean. So I'm just like, hey, one with nature, one with the Father, and one with nature. So I'm excited about it, and I figured I'd share with you guys. For those of you that are interested. Anybody that's not interested, you ain't got to watch the video. That's what I always say. You're not interested in what I got going on? Stop watching me. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Look, still don't have a suntan. I thought, look, I had gassed myself up. I came back from Orlando. I was like, shoo, I know I got me a suntan. I'm still pale. Let's see. You see? You see there? Wow. I know it does, Sister Earlene. I know it does. I mean, yeah, so like I said, guys, I'm excited about it. That's gonna be my pastime. And I know I'm always, busy, 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 but hey, why not? But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Oh, also, I will be sharing a haul, a haul that I did. My sister-in-law has all the luxury bag, guys, for the low, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So she did a live yesterday. I think I bought like 10, 15 bags from her. She has shades. She has everything. She has everything. So look, instead of us continually spending $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on pocketbooks, you can get them for the hot 150. And y'all read between the lines. But her bags are great, great, great quality. So as soon as I get everything that I bought from her, as soon as it comes, I will definitely. Go ahead, Kat. Yes, you need to. You need to. So as soon as I basically when mine come, I'll do a video and I'll show you guys the things that I purchased from her, and then I'll put you guys onto it. Yep. I'll put you guys onto it. And like I said, remember I did the video when I was comparing my birthday Louis Vuitton bag to the replica. I'm not even excited about that. Remember, I spent all that money, close to $3,000 on my Louis Vuitton bag, but I wanted one, so I'm not complaining about it. But I was just like, shoot, it looked so similar that I could have literally sent the real one back and just kept the replica and just called it a day. So it's good to have maybe, you're like, oh, I just want one or two, but I wouldn't dare keep spending between $2,000 and $5,000 on pocketbooks. It makes no sense. Yeah. Remember, Kat? And I kept going back and forth with whether or not I was even going to buy that bag because I was like, I just don't spend that much on a purse. But it looked real. Yeah, it looked real. So, Kat, as far as your plants, let me show you something. Oh, and y'all know what I noticed? Okay, so I got some rosemary from the grocery store. Oh, let me put y'all on to this. Anyone that gets food stamps, anyone that gets EBT, I'm going to repeat this again. Anyone that gets EBT, if you go to, let me just show you guys something. So I got this rosemary, right? You know how the rosemary, sometimes it'd be little plants, Publix. So this is it's growing kind of wild, but this is rosemary right here, right? This is rosemary right here, and it was low when I got it. But I noticed like that rosemary, and I have this app on my phone that you can scan the plant, and it'll tell you how to care for the plant, what the plant is, and so on. But anyway, so the rosemary was over there like where vegetables would be in the produce aisle, right? Don't you know? I got two of them. Don't you know? And keep in mind that has soil and everything in it. So I was saying that, Kat, that you can actually say if you didn't want to buy something, start something from the seed. They even have fruits, vegetables, and all that are already planted. So you can start like that in a small one, and then you can move that out to a big one or just grow it that way. But because I had bought a bunch of fruit. Don't y'all know that rosemary rang up under EBT? Yeah, it rang up under the EBT. So I don't normally, I don't qualify for EBT because I'm considered that I make too much. So I don't normally qualify for EBT, but with the pandemic and because I have a son that was in school and getting, he was actually getting free lunch. The government sent us a food stamp card, so they call it PEBT. So for the next 3 months, I think the next month or so, we're able to get food stamps. Yeah, we're able to get food stamps. So I was like, shoot, that's cool. So I was like, hey, I need to go back in the grocery store and just see what else that they have that's already like planted and use the EBT card with it. So that's just something that I would just put out there for you guys. You know, that it rang up on EBT. It didn't ring up like under cash or nothing. It literally rang up like a fruit and a vegetable. So that was cool. And this was at Publix. But yeah, Kat, you can just get something small, look at the care that it takes, and they have a lot of things that you don't even have to keep outside. They have so many things that you can grow indoors and just try your hand at it. Because trust me, everybody that I know, like close to me, that was like doing stuff, I said, hey, more power to you. I can't do it. That's what I kept saying, but I was like, have you ever tried to do it? Have you ever tried to do it? So another thing I think I want to grow too is roses. Like I want to grow bushels of beautiful roses. I want to just grow like beautiful roses. Yeah. Yep. And I was looking at something else. I want to grow potatoes, and potatoes look like you get a lot of potatoes. But I want to grow things that um grow over abundance, and then I can actually donate. You see what I'm saying? So that would be my way of like giving back. Like just have like a little stand and just give the stuff away. Because if it's just costing these crops to grow, that's nothing. I mean, that's priceless. So I do want to have something to where like I've grown so much once I get the hang of it. Yeah, I've grown so much once I get the hang of it that I can just like set up a stand, and be like, hey, these are free. And if you want to donate, donate. And then then the money that they donate, I can use that to help somebody. You know what I mean? So I think that'd be good. If I just had a whole bunch of different produce and just be like, hey, these are free. You don't even got to go to the grocery store. These are free. You know? Or if I needed extra money, be like, hey, these are only going to be such and such. They're all organic. They're grown this way. I don't have all that extra other stuff in it. So yeah, so that's an idea too. Yeah, so I know once everything gets started, it's gonna be good. But I would love to just be able to like feed somebody like that. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Thank you. Yep. So yeah, so I wanna I think I love the way roses look. I love the way that they smell. So I think that'd be good. So yeah, so y'all don't know. Look, you never know. Y'all might wake up one day or come on here one day and Dwoa and opened up a flower shop. Listen, anything is possible. So I don't know, but I think that would be cool. Yeah. So just different ideas. Cause I know like a lot of people that I've seen that grow things, they always have a lot extra. And instead of like, I just look at it like instead of throwing it away or people saying, oh, I don't want it, give it away. Give it to maybe. Imagine getting hooked up with like a small grocery store. Imagine getting hooked up with like a mom and pop store. Hey, Sister Diane, imagine getting hooked up with a mom and pop store, and they have like produce on it in there, but you make produce, so you can just like even donate it to them if you didn't want to sell it because you just have so many, and you could donate it to them and then they sell it or do whatever they're gonna do. But like I said, me, I would like to find like an organization, and you know, I'm probably jumping the gun, but I am jumping the gun. But I mean, I have faith, so I just see it like where there's so many like potatoes and so many carrots and you know different things like that that well, I haven't grown any cabbage. I don't like cabbage, but maybe somebody else does. I don't know. But I just see it where there's an overabundance, and then I can just give it, you know, and then post something on Facebook, and be like, hey, if you know someone that needs this, or you know, da da da, contact such and such, and they be like, oh yeah. So that's a great way of giving back, of being able to give back. Yep, I think that's a great way of being able to give back. So I don't know. I hope YouTube doesn't take this video down because of that music. I didn't even think about it. Alexa, stop. Or give it a copyright strike. So Sister Diane, I have my panels, I have my solar panels outdoors. Let me put my shades back on. I have my solar panels outside, and I'm actually charging my new generator, the one that's 1,500 watts. Let me show you. See? Now I think with this one, I think with this generator, see, I was like, it's a blue light blinking that is charging. I think with that one, I think when it's green, it tells you that it's charged all the way. But while these are actually charging, these solar panels, you know, this one just, they're charging from the sun. While they're actually charging, I have my generator plugged into my my Blue Eddy. Let's see where it is now. Okay, so 79 volts. So it's still charging. All right, let me see something. I'm just gonna pull this out. Let's turn it on. Wait. Look, I'm almost there, guys. Look at that. And I think when we did it, it was already half charged. So hold on. Gonna plug it back in. Okay. So now I'm recharged. Look, now I'm recharging it from this. So because I have the solar panels, I never have to plug that into the wall. Never. Yeah. I never have to plug that into the wall. Yep. Yep. So I got my grapefruit. Oh, y'all, I'm actually growing grapefruit too. Let me show you. This is something I got from Home Depot. See? And those are different things I got, and then that's something that I started. So that's I actually put watermelon seeds in there, but you guys know watermelon grows big, so I have something else that I'm actually gonna put the watermelon in. Yeah, I have these other things, so the watermelon I have enough room to grow if it actually does grow. Yeah. You know, I go above and beyond. I might be starting out, but I'm like, hey, why not? So listen, if I see a grapefruit pop out of that, I'm gonna be like, OMG. I'm not gonna know how to act. Listen, y'all don't understand. I am not gonna know how to act when I see anything start to pop out. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. Hey, Sister Teresa. All right, y'all. So that's it. I just wanted to come on here and spend some time with you guys. Hallelujah, Sister Diane. That's what I was saying earlier. That's just what I was saying earlier. Yep, that I've been, praying that he makes everything bloom and it's going to be wonderful. So, yeah. I know it's going to be amazing. I'm patient. I just want to, I got that the greenhouse coming. So I just want to go out there one day and be like, yeah, but I'm excited about it. When I show you guys the setup that I have, y'all going to be like, wow. Yeah. I've been doing my little research, boys, so it's going to be nice and I'm excited. And that's it. I think I have everything unplugged on this first floor so far. Oh, nope. Brad. Oh, drop off. Uh, let's see. And look, He probably called like, why you told everybody? Y'all, my husband bought another pickup truck. Yeah. He went out the other day for fish and came back with a whole truck. Some type of, I don't even know the name of the truck. I mean, it's nice though. He's like, well, I didn't have to put anything down. And it was 0 miles, brand new, 2021. But I mean, at the end of the day, I can't complain because, you need to get, hey, what they say, you live hard, work hard. I mean, he fought for this country, so I guess he deserved it, huh? But I'm like, I don't want any more car payments. So yeah, but that's him. Now we got like 3 pickup trucks. I know. Now we have like all these other pickup trucks. It's crazy, but I'm like, whatever. If you like it, I love it. So I think he's getting rid of his Lexus. I think he's gonna turn that back into something. I'm like, how you turn it in and you was buying it, not leasing it? Yeah, I think he needs a lease car. I'm back. Phone call was coming in. Yeah, phone call was coming in. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, hey, I was happy when we were, no car payments. That's my whole thing. But I guess men think differently than women do. I mean, I know some women that just all they buy is cars and they have nothing in the bank and they just spend, 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 spend. So I don't know. Yep. He's like, oh, you don't like it? I'm like, hey, if you like it, I love it. I just know I'm car payment free. I'm like, I like saving for a rainy day. So I guess that's why you have 2 people, right, in a relationship. So yeah. But I mean, I'm still frozen. Okay, I'm back. My husband keeps calling, guys. Let me go ahead and talk to him. I had a whole conversation that y'all didn't know about because he kept calling, and then the phone. I guess when you on YouTube and you get a phone call, it'll freeze. So that's why it was buffering. But love you all. The last thing I had said was, is it me or does he buy a car every year for the diamond gems? I just think he buys a car every year. I don't know, but he's a car person, and I did know that when I married him. You know, I did know that when I had married him. So that's on him. Yeah. But yeah, YouTube for some reason when I'm streaming this way, guys, if my phone, okay, if my phone actually, if I get a phone call, it'll like freeze it for something. If I stream directly through YouTube, but if I stream another way, it doesn't do that. So I'm like, if I decline the call, it shouldn't be an issue, but apparently it is. So let me call my hubby back because he actually called twice. Love you guys. I'll try to come back on later, either tomorrow. Bye bye.